Welcome to our journey through history's greatest empires. Today we'll explore the vast territories and lasting legacies of the world's largest empires. Join us now as we delve into the stories of these empires, exploring their rise and fall, their triumphs and tragedies, and their enduring impact on the world we know today. The British Empire, a force that once spanned a quarter of the globe. At its peak, this colossal entity encompassed over 35.5 million square kilometers, making it the largest empire in history by landmass. The empire's rise was fueled by naval dominance, industrial might, and a relentless pursuit of trade and resources. The East India Company played a pivotal role in expanding British control across the Indian subcontinent. The English language, legal systems, and cultural norms were disseminated across vast territories, leaving an enduring legacy. But the story of the British Empire is not without its shadows, including colonial exploitation and the suppression of indigenous populations. From the heart of the Eurasian steppe, a new power emerged, the Mongol Empire. Under Genghis Khan, Mongol horsemen swept across Asia, forging an empire that spanned over 24 million square kilometers. The Mongol Empire's rise was swift and brutal, marked by both conquest and cultural exchange. Despite their fearsome reputation, the Mongols were surprisingly tolerant rulers, fostering trade along the Silk Road. However, internal conflicts and succession disputes eventually fragmented the empire into smaller khanates. Yet the legacy of the Mongol Empire, with its vast reach and cultural impact, continues to fascinate historians today. Spanning across the vast Eurasian landmass, the Russian Empire, ruled by the mighty Tsars, emerged as a formidable force in world history. The empire's expansion, driven by a desire for warm water ports and access to resources, led to numerous conflicts and alliances. From Peter the Great's modernization efforts to Catherine the Great's expansionist policies, the Russian Empire continuously sought to solidify its position on the world stage. The Romanov dynasty, which ruled Russia for over 3 centuries, left an indelible mark on the empire's cultural and political landscape. However, beneath the surface of imperial grandeur lay deep social and economic disparities. The plight of the serfs fueled social unrest and ultimately contributed to the empire's downfall in the early 20th century. In the heart of East Asia, a new dynasty arose, the Qing Dynasty. Founded by the Manchu people, the Qing Dynasty expanded China's borders to their greatest extent, encompassing over 14.7 million square kilometers. The Qing emperors presided over a period of relative peace and prosperity. Under the Qing, China experienced a flourishing of art, literature, and trade. However, by the 19th century, the Qing Dynasty faced internal strife and external pressures, including the Opium Wars. Ultimately, the Qing Dynasty fell in 1912, ushering in a new era for China. Driven by the quest for gold, the conversion of souls, and the pursuit of glory, the Spanish Empire carved out a vast domain across the Americas and beyond. At its zenith, the Spanish Empire controlled over 13.7 million square kilometers. The Spanish conquistadors toppled powerful indigenous empires, including the Aztecs and the Incas. The Spanish language, Catholicism, and architectural styles were transplanted to the Americas, leaving an enduring mark. However, the empire's reliance on forced labor and the exploitation of indigenous populations cast a dark shadow over its achievements. Though not the largest empire by landmass, the Roman Empire left an indelible mark on Western civilization. At its peak, the empire encompassed over 5 million square kilometers. The Roman Empire's success stemmed from its military prowess, sophisticated infrastructure, and a legal system that formed the bedrock of Western law. Latin, the language of the Romans, evolved into the Romance languages spoken by millions today. Though the Roman Empire eventually succumbed to internal strife and external pressures, its influence continues to resonate. From the ruins of Rome to the enduring principles of Roman law, the legacy of the Caesars lives on. Thank you for joining us on this historical journey exploring some of the world's largest and most influential empires. From the vast territories they controlled to the legacies they left behind, these empires have shaped the course of human history. Join us next time as we delve deeper into the annals of history, uncovering the mysteries and marvels of our shared human story.